What is up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the chronically charismatic Dr. Disaster, and things just keep getting worse for Sweet Baby. It would seem that Sweet Baby Inc. Detected is doing good work, making sure that people are not buying Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Disappointed!
Yeah, I am sure that Rocksteady is truly disappointed right now, as well as their good buddies over at Sweet Baby Inc. The sales numbers are coming in, and it sounds abysmal for this game. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is falling well short of their expectations, as we will see. It seems as though the Steam group Sweet Baby Inc. Detected is working as intended, keeping people away from this game, leaving those who worked on it a puddle of whimpering oversensitivity.
Cutscenes.
You've killed me!
Good.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and while you're at it, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. My handle there is Dr. Disaster1. But let's get to the news. This one comes to us from That Park Place Report. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League sales are 33% worse than Gotham Knights and 61% lower than Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's not good news. That's not good news at all.
Christopher Dring at Games Industry reports that the latest game sales data chart out of Europe, which tracks both physical and digital sales for most AAA publishers, that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League did not chart in the top 10 of sales for the month of February. The game placed 12th in the month, and Dring reported that its sales in its first 5 weeks of release were 33% lower than Gotham Knights in 22 and 61% lower than Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy in 21. I don't know about you, but that is music to my ears. It sounds to me as if the superhero video games are following the same trend as superhero movies. Their sales are falling off a cliff because people are tired of the baggage, the woke baggage that comes along with them. But the article continues. Interestingly, Square Enix president and representative director Yosuke Matsuda reported that Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy failed to meet the company's sales expectations. In a financial results briefing for the third quarter of 22, Matsuda said, "Despite strong reviews, the game's sales on launch undershot our initial expectations. However, sales initiatives that we kicked off in November of 2021 and continued into the new year have resulted in sales growth, and we intend to work to continue to expand sales to make up for this title's slow start." So you gotta think, if Guardians of the Galaxy failed to meet sales expectations, and yet Suicide Squad was 61% lower in sales, then the actual figures for Suicide Squad must be abysmal. But we're going to skip down a bit to where the article says of Guardians of the Galaxy, according to Steam charts, the game had an all-time peak number of players of 9,826. As for Gotham Knights, the reported data is a little more vague. The game was second on the UK sales charts when it released in October of 2022. It was bested by FIFA 23. the game sold 3,125 physical units for PlayStation 5 in Japan in the week of its release, according to Famitsu. That was best for the 13th best-selling retail game of the week in Japan. According to Steam charts, it had an all-time peak concurrent players of 23,923. Given this reporting that the sales are much worse than both Gotham Knights and Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, it's quite likely Warner Brothers' comments about the game performing poorly were an understatement. Let's skip this next paragraph and go to the next, where it says, later in the earnings webcast, the company's chief financial officer, Gunnar Wiedenfels, admitted this year Suicide Squad, one of our key video game releases in 24, has fallen short of our expectations since its release earlier in the quarter, setting our games business up for a tough year-over-year comp in quarter one.
That's the understatement of the year.
And then they show us here the Steam chart for Suicide Squad. How sad. The peak number of concurrent players in the last 24 hours was 739. For a game that just came out a month and a half ago, that ain't good. And now, obviously some of the failures of this Suicide Squad game can be attributed to the bugs that were reported upon its release, but I submit to you that if these companies spent less time and energy on stupid damned sensitivity readings and more on the actual game, then maybe they wouldn't have that problem. And by now, you would think that the game would have rebounded from the problematic launch, but it hasn't, clearly. And I'll tell you why. It's this right here, folks. Sweet Baby Inc. Detected is just about at 300,000 members as of this recording. That is a whole lot of people who might normally have purchased this game, but the group is working as intended. Of course, Sweet Baby's allies in the media like to call us a sad, small little group, as you can see from this article that they published yesterday, but 300,000 is a lot, and it's still growing. Collectively, we have a message to send to these chuckleheads who thought it would be cool to drop their DEI shit into our media. But I will leave it there. What do you think about Suicide Squad getting absolutely crushed by the likes of Guardians of the Galaxy and Gotham Knights? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and we will discuss it there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.